everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very different video, and basically it's going to be a new series on my channel that I'm starting that is called How to YouTube. So for my first video I'm going to be doing a talk through about my camera, my lighting, and my editing and all of that. But if you didn't know, I am networked with Fullscreen, who is a great networking company, and I really adore them and they've helped me out so much. I'm saying that because I genuinely would not still be with them if I didn't enjoy working with them and being a part of their company. So that is all that network I'm going to say in this video, because I'll go into a in-depth thing on a different video if that's what you want to see. So yeah, let's get started. Camera, my lights are a little bit tedious and technical and big, and I do use Real Studio Light. I don't think everyone needs to start off with exactly this setup, because this is definitely not a beginner's kind of setup, because I probably invested about $1,000 on camera equipment, just all my equipment and editing softwares, and I'm not gonna lie, I've probably spent about $1,000 on this. But when I first started out with YouTube, I started off with a flip camera, and those are not made. That's how long I've been on YouTube. Then I moved on to a Kodak PlaySport camera, and it's one of these little inky-dinky vlogging cameras, and I used that for a good while and I hated it, and I do not recommend that camera to anyone. If you're gonna start off with a camera, I recommend like a point and shoot. Do your research. I have never used a point and shoot, but I know a lot of people who have, and they have really good quality videos, but I never did. I started off with crappy cameras and then upgraded completely to an awesome camera. So I'm now going to tell you what camera I use currently, and I use the EOS Rebel T3i by Canon. It's a big DSLR camera. Almost every YouTuber uses it, and I love it. It's my favorite camera I've ever used, and I recommend if you are thinking about this as a long-term thing and you really like photography and filming and all of that, this camera is amazing. And since the T5i and all of that is out, this camera has lowered in price, and I will put the link to it on Amazon, but it's an amazing camera if you're interested in it. As I said, if you're just starting out, I don't really think you need to invest in a camera like this. As I said, a point and shoot would be totally great. My lens is the zoom lens EFS 18 by 55 millimeter lens. It's a 58 millimeter lens. That is what it's called. I don't know. I'm reading my lens and I don't read lens. But it's just the lens that it came with, and I love it. I think it's awesome, and it does what I need it to do. So that is my camera I use. My tripod is the Sunpack 6060XL. I don't know, I've had it for a long time. I'm pretty sure everybody has a tripod. If you don't, they're fairly cheap. They're about $20, $25. They're super duper cheap, and so I recommend investing in a tripod even if you're just starting, because tripods save your life. A tripod is kind of a necessity for me. I don't know what I'd do without a tripod, to be honest. So yeah, that is my tripod if you're interested. I'm gonna talk about my lighting, and so my lights are Cowboy Studio umbrella lights. I will find them and link them down below, and I will insert a clip of them, but basically they're just gigantic umbrella lights, and they came with 2 umbrella lights and 1 normal light that you put in the background of your videos that makes the room kind of behind you look bright and not just your face and your body, because if that was the case, it would be completely dark behind me. So that is what I use. I will insert a clip in this video talking about my lighting and how I set them up, so let's look into it. So this is my filming setup. It looks like this. So basically I sit on this chair right here and I film. And excuse my room, it is kind of a disaster right now. But yeah, this is like the setup, I guess. So as you see, I have these 2 gigantic umbrella lights, and my tripod sits right here in the middle of them, and I sit my camera, which I'm using right now. I plug them into the wall, obviously, but they're the big umbrella lights. They're pretty big and they're pretty tedious to set up, but when I want to film, I will put these bad boys up. And I forgot to say, I only use my umbrella lights when it's dark out, and I use natural lighting when it's light out in daytime. So during the weekends, I usually use natural sunlight, which is behind there, and then my my real lamp, which is also behind here, is all I use. Back here is the third light, which as you can see, I use this to light my background. As you can see, it really lights my background. So yeah, that is my lighting setup. Okay, so those are my lights. They, I think, are about $70, $75. They are lifesavers if you are a student because you can film during the nighttime and have a nice look to you, not be orange or something, and you don't have to try to beat the sun. So I love my lights and I'm so excited I got them for Christmas, and it's definitely gonna make me have a ton more videos uploaded for you guys. So I'm now going to be talking about my editing software and everything. So basically I use my Sony Vegas Movie Studio Platinum 12.0. That is what it's called. It's a very beautiful name. It's the equivalent to Final Cut Pro basically. So it is pretty pricey. It's about $80, $90. It's very expensive, but I love it so much. If you have a Mac, iMovie works fantastically, and if you have a Windows, I recommend you go on Windows, and I will put the download link down below and download the version of Windows Movie Maker that I recommend. I hate the new version. It's ugly. You can do nothing on it. I would definitely say if you're not very tech savvy, the new Windows Movie Maker is very simple and basic, and everyone could probably get it, but it is so... You can basically trim clips and that is it. But I'm definitely a little bit more, I like to do a little bit more things with my filming, so I invested in Sony Vegas. So I use that to edit my videos, and I don't know what to, like, I'm not going to film a tutorial or something. Every video is a different monster. It's not like one video, I do the same thing to every video. I think teaching yourself is the best way to go about editing, because, and it's all a creative thing. So thumbnails. So I'm gonna put a link to a video down below that I watched recently to figure out how to do really cool edits on your thumbnails and make them look good, and I recommend it. The website I use to edit my thumbnails is the one that almost everybody uses, and that is picmonkey.com, and it's really easy and simplified. You can pay for a membership, but I use the free version and it works perfectly fine for me, but the free version is perfect for anyone. So yeah, I will put the link to the thumbnail tutorial down below as well. There will be a ton of links in the description, so definitely check out the description. That is all for this editing video. That's all I'm going to need to talk about for this kind of technical video, which is like my lights and everything. But if you guys want to see a separate video on networking, or like on how to start your YouTube channel, how to get started, and all of that, please tell me down below any kind of YouTube-y type things you are interested in, and I will definitely do a video on them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. It would make my life. And I wanted to first, before we go, say thank you guys so much for over 4,000 subscribers. It is so surreal that over 4,000 people like enjoyed my video and want to continue watching me, and it's so cool. And I want to say thank you guys so much for everything. I think I will be doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers, so definitely tell your friends or something, and yeah. So I will see you guys in my next video. Love you all. Bye.